everybody, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I know it's been a while, but today I am coming back a little less a noob because I have done slight amounts of research, looked at some tutorials, figured out that I was numpties many times, such as the fact that I can just hold this down now with double clicking it. So that's lovely. So I have learned many tips and tricks, if I could speak today, jeez. But I am going to be, for today, I'm probably going to spend my new skills putting an automation on the iron drill. Because we need a lot of iron for a lot of upgrades. And then I'm probably going to set up some stuff for the truck, so that way I can go ahead and drive that around while I'm waiting for iron. And there we go. Ta-da! And then, pop everything back into the chest. Alright. So now we go ahead and dig up everything else over here. And basically pop all of this into storage, because these ideas ain't gonna work. Sorry, prior me. They just not. But now we know. And I have made a blueprint for a tutorial one that I have found. Completely not my build, but I did make a blueprint for it, so I can craft it today. Maybe today. I might go ahead and try to refine the idea before I make it. Because as much as I would love to just get to space and just, dig up an asteroid, get some platinum, and make some ion thrusters and go wherever, I feel like we should probably do a little more when our first, trip to space happens. So I'd love to actually set up a base up there as well. But also, I want everyone to know that, let me turn this off so you guys can hear me, that I did go into the settings and change a few things about the world. I turned off auto respawn, so if I die, I will not automatically respawn right here in this base. I will get a menu that will let me pick which base I actually respawn at. Or which respawn point I respawn at. Which is going to make, existing a little handier. Because if I want to respawn here, I can. But I can also respawn, say, on another ship that I make. Handy. But also I turned off spiders because I am not a fan of spiders, and I don't know why prior me decided to leave that on. So, no more space spiders. Thank goodness they never showed up, so I never had to deal with it. But also, apparently radioactivity is a thing? So that's on still. I didn't turn on solar radiation, so we can still stay out in the sun forever, if we so choose. But, damn, I really used up a lot of steel plates for this. This is at least, what, 2 to 3 whole base blocks I could have made? Jeez. But turns out the design that I was thinking about making, the tutorial one, does not actually use any hull blocks. So I feel like that may have been where I was going wrong with this whole designing thing. Who needs a hull if you're not going to get hit? But anyways, let's go ahead finish this up. I do need to take out those walls beforehand, because these are going to fall once I break that last block. Can I break the last one? No, I can't. Come on. There we go. Alright. But also, I'm planning to soon make an upgrade to some of my, current vehicles. Because they need an upgrade desperately. Hang on, come on. Alright. But yeah, a lot of my vehicles desperately need an upgrade, because I quite apparently did not have a clue what I was doing. So, Yeah. Everything's gonna need to be revamped. But that's okay, because I'm actually gonna go on a resource gathering mission soon. To try to get, I guess, a source of carbon? No, not carbon. Jeez, this is Nationair. A source of cobalt. That's the metal I was looking for. I don't know why I said carbon. But cobalt. So that way we can get, a few more things working. Like these metal plates. I think it was metal grids that use the cobalt. If I just kind of shift back and forth like this, I can kind of grind away at it. But also I realized that there's a lot more settings that I wasn't messing around with in the vehicle stuffs that probably would have helped me quite a bit. Like setting a speed limit on the truck so that way I didn't go flying off into the abyss every time I tried to drive it. So that's good. Also, I found out just how absolutely hard-coded the speed limit for the character is. Because you cannot go past 100 meters a second unless you're using like a jump drive or something. But I was doing a whole bunch of experimenting in a creative world. And also watched a few tutorial videos. Turns out, if you're going over the speed limit, it will just drag you back. Lovely. Just wasting all that fuel. So, yeah. I'm realizing my inventory is getting a little full and my power is getting a little empty. Done so much drilling away at this prior machine. How many metal plates did I use on this thing? Too many. I think that's the answer. Alright. We're almost to the leg and the battery. So I can pick those up and we'll be done here. All these failed experiments can go into the storage container. Okay. Yeah. Suit energy low. Fine. Let me send everything into there. Get a small recharge. There we go. But once I get this all done and get the iron automated, I want to try to find some silver and automate a drill on that. So that way I can head there and, drill silver. Because we need a ton of it. Alright. Oh, that's right, the metal scrap. I guess that just turned it into some iron, huh? No? Do I have anything in production right now? No. Alright. Alright, so we've got 500 steel plates. How many of that was just used? Oh, boy. Okay. Jeez. How much iron do we got? We have 27,000. Alright. So first of all, why is this guy green? Is there some sort of storm rolling in? Let's, no, we're fine. I'm also probably going to automate this base a little better once I get the chance. So, what we're going to need is an event controller block. I'm going to remove those here. I'm going to add... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I need my welding tool. Alright. So, event controller. Let's set that here. And, I guess, what was it? It was, shift middle click? Oh, no, that was for the build planner. Alright. So, if we go back in here, and find the event controller again. Actually, I can just do this, can't I? No. Alright. Event controller. Add, I don't know, 2 to the... 2 looks good. Alright. So now I just... There we go. Now I just need to get over there to the iron node again. I should be able to take the truck. Alright. Truck, how you doing? Looks like we're all good, so let's set that off. And head on over there to the iron node. Oh, that's right. I also wanted to set up a maximum speed for this thing because, yeah. Alright, it was these. I also should probably go ahead and name these. Alright. Wasn't there a speed limit? Yeah. 180 kilometers an hour. That would get me up pretty high. So let me bring this down to 100 kilometers an hour. Actually, let's go for like 50. That ought to slow me down, right? So it'll bring it down to, what, 50 meters a second? Oh crap. Apparently not slowing me down enough to see the thing in front of my face. Oh, that's fine. That's a good speed. I like that. Alright. We're not getting anywhere fast, but you know what? We're saving on power and saving on me crashing and burning and dying. So, lovely. Alright. So the iron node is up ahead. And I was also going to go ahead and grab some wind turbines. Because as it turns out, solar panels, not so good. Not so good on planet. But solar panels are good in space. And I don't know why I thought that they would also just be good everywhere. But let's head up here. And let's take a pit stop at the iron mine base. Alright. Whoa. That's a bit of a pit there. Alright. And now slide right on over. Forgot that this thing was on. Jeez. Alright. That's right. I also need to remember that this needs the handbrake, because apparently pressing park is a no-go. So, where's air brake? Oh, not air brake. Handbrake. The game is lag. Where is... I could have sworn I saw... There you go. Handbrake. Alright. I press that. So now this is still going. Let me hop up here. I'm actually going to tell the drill to turn off because this power is getting way low. Yeah. I need to focus more on the wind turbine power. If I pull that down, I might be able to get a bunch of solar panel materials out of this and then basically build this into the new array. But let's see. We have event controllers, yes. So I'm gonna set these down on the underside here just to keep them safe from the elements. Alright, let's turn on my light. Alright. So let me... Where's a good place to put them? I'll just put them right up there so they're out of the way. Alright, so event controller can go right there and there. That's right, I need to weld them. I might be an idiot. Alright. There we go. One working, and there we go, the other one working. Alright. So now we should be able to set them up from down here, yes? Indeed. Alright. So the first one is going to be for, I guess, storage. So this one, if cargo is filled equal or greater than, let's just say 95%. It was shift click? Control click? There we go. So let's just say 95%. If it's 95% in the cargo container, then let's go ahead and keep this one on, the event controller 2, which will be the event controller drill. no, power, which will be off by default. So if cargo full, what is these again? There we go. So storage, if storage of this container is above 95%, then you will turn on the event controller power. If it's off, or if it's not there, then turn it off. Alright. No, wait. This needs to be turned on. Okay. So if the... what do we call it? Oh yeah. If storage is above 95%, then you turn off. Let me go ahead and swap these around. Need to turn power off. If it is above, then you need to turn it on. No, below, turn it on. Above, turn it off. And then what we need to do for this guy here, make it so if power, where is power, nope, stored power, here you go. If stored power is equal to or greater than, let's just say 50%, set this thing to only go off at 50% power, then, for this battery, then turn on the drill. And if it is not above 50% power, turn off the drill. So that should be good, right? So if battery threshold is above 50%, turn on the drill. If it's below 50%, turn off the drill. That should be what it is, yes? Yeah. Alright. So this will turn off the drill when the power is not equal to or greater than 50%. And then this will only turn on the power one if cargo is not full. So right now we're going to turn both of these off. And yeah, so let's head up here and add that to the button panel for automation, because if I want to, say, turn off the automation, I can. Alright. Come on up here. There's no rabid wolves coming to bite my ankles, right? Okay, looks like we're good. So, this will be iron mine auto. And I will make it so that way the button here will turn both of them off. Turn the block off, and then when it turns back on, it should automatically check for all of the variables that I set. So let's get this back up there for now. Yeah, because power's coming back now. So how much power do you have? Your current input is jumping around. I don't know. Maybe I should turn this into one of those solar turret things that I saw. What the hell happened there? I don't know. But I still also need to bring that storage up to here so I can access it from up here. Instead of needing to climb down the damn ladder every time. But looks like I'm going to leave this on auto for now. They're both on. So, just to check over my work here. This is on, so if cargo is filled by, yeah, if it's above the fill percentage, turn off the power controller. If it's below, then turn off the event controller here. And I'm actually going to add this extra thing here. So if it is too full, I'll make sure that it turns off the drill as well, just in case the other one doesn't catch it. Alright. Looks like we're golden. So I guess I'm going to leave that there for now. And we'll pop the brakes, and I guess there's an unknown signal 23 kilometers that way? How long will that take us? I think we got this. Looks like it's still out on the ice, so I guess I'm gonna head out there. May as well grab that while I can. 'Cause who knows what could be in there? Probably nothing crazy, but it gives me a chance to test out the new speed limit for my car. Because now we're moving at about 15 meters a second, which is very nice. Nice smooth cruising altitude here. Although it will take us just a little bit of time. Maybe I could up it to 20? I don't know, but it seems like the speed's kind of jumping around a little bit. Also, have I even been this far out on the ice field? I don't think I have. Well, anyways, I was also thinking about upgrading the truck to have a respawn point on it once I get silver as more, I guess, usable resource. Because that's another thing, is that I really need silver as a usable resource. And unfortunately, I don't have a good note of it just yet. I've got the meteor that I found forever ago and can't find again. And then I got... that's it. That's really it. So finding a good silver vein would be great. And then setting up another drill site there would be even better. Alright. Looks like we are almost in sight of the unknown signal here. Yeah, we drove pretty good with the speed limit. I'm just holding down the W key now. Instead of needing to tap it every 2.5 seconds. I felt like I was moving too fast. Alright. Looks like it's just over there. I'll snag this, and maybe I'll check out this side of the ice sheet as well for any silver or anything crazy. 'Cause, I mean, who knows, there might be silver over here. And that pirate relay post, is that on planet or is that off planet? I feel like that might be off planet. But let's head on over here to this thing. Hello, friend. And park. Alright. Hi there. What you got for me? Silicone and cobalt. Nice, nice. You've got the button. Ta-da! You didn't give me anything. Son of a gun. Literally did not give me anything. Okay, I need to schmoove it because apparently these are going to be deleted in, what, 2 minutes? Okay. Let's just skedaddle real quick. Grab all these. Grab all this. Come on. Come on. Dig. I don't know why it just won't let me dig some of these. Alright. There we go. No more in-game blocks. So I guess let's dump all this crap into here. So that way I don't gotta be carrying it around wherever I go. And I'll just unload it when we get back to base. Alright. Oh, that's right. Parking brake. There we go. So now I'm gonna turn on the detectors. We got ice, of course. Why wouldn't we have ice when we're driving on it? Do I have a hydrogen engine on this thing? I don't think I do. I don't know. But let's head over here to this side. There's gotta be something around here somewhere, right? I mean, hopefully so. Just more ice. Even more ice. Exactly what I always wanted. Alright, so let's get up here. Gonna start sensing anything necessary, game? Nothing? There's a whole lot of jack diddly and squat over here, apparently. Okay. That is not good. Did I find like the one spot on the whole map that doesn't have any ore for miles? Okay, let's take a pit stop here. Let the ore detector do its thing. Are you gonna find anything? Can I find anything? No. Oh wait. I think I see some. No, that's the unidentified signal. Yeah, I can't see anything in here. Okay. I do have the ore detector set to, as far as it can go, right? Let's check. Ore detector, here we go. Yeah, range 50 meters. Broadcast using antennas, and the antenna is on, yes. And I am, of course, sliding backwards. So, I don't know. I have no clue where silver or cobalt could be. We also need a good source of silicon and nickel. But best I can do right now is try to find a good node of it. And see what I can do from there. Maybe making a big truck would help me. Because instead of having the tiny truck that I have here, maybe making a big truck would help me find more ores, because that one has a way larger scan radius, I think. Anyways, I'm going to start heading back home now, because I don't want to get too far away from home. Alright. So I guess let's get a move on. And I did turn off the detectors, but I need to come up with an idea for a large structure truck. I mean, I had an idea for one that would basically be a full portable base, but I doubt that I would have the silver to make that right now. Oh, okay. Starting to go a wee bit fast, but seems like we're fine. Slow it down a little bit. Yep, slow it down just a tad. Okay. Let's not go down that route. Let's go down the slightly safer route this way, because that looked pretty bad. Alright, it's over here safer. Yep, way safer. Alright. Although making a giant monster truck would be really nice to just get over all these bumps in the road. Oh crap. No. Damn it. You're kidding me. Well, I said I need to upgrade this thing anyways, so here we are, I guess. I don't have any way to auto-correct this thing to flip the truck. No. Come on. Maybe I can wiggle. No. I'm just grinding the side of my truck down. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thank you for saving the game. That's, oh boy. Let's see how bad it is. Pretty damn bad. Okay. There's no way I can, push this up. Come on. Nope. Let me... You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to call this a crash site for now. And I will hopefully make a better truck eventually. That is so unbelievably disheartening. I thought that thing was going to last for a while. Rover crash site. So I'll leave this here for now, and I'll come back here with my flying machine that can't fall over dead. Just gotta go a few kilometers this way. What a great way to come back to Space Engineers, am I right? But either way, you may be one ship short for now, but I will go and reclaim the pieces and come back with what I can. And then we will build a new, better ship that won't turn over and die like that. But for now, I'm just going to take a rest. Hope you'll have enjoyed this episode of Space Engineers. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.